Hello, so welcome back to Pi Performance. Those eagle-eyed viewers of you will know this. It's a 997 GT3 RS 4 litre, one of 600 cars ever made and widely regarded as possibly the best GT3 RS they've ever made. Finished in this lovely silver with the obviously grey and red decals. As you've noticed, we've also had the nose lift up and working again. The customer came in with a fault with his nose lift where the compressor gave out. So we've gone and replaced the electric motor within the unit itself, and we've got the airlift working as it should be. Goes up and down on the button. Unfortunately, these items from Porsche are a very expensive fix, so we've worked very hard to find a solution to make it fit with a new electric motor in it. And as you can agree, it works, and it's on a truly amazing car.
After the success of our last workshop walk around, we've had so many responses saying, people are saying that that's what they like to see, so we're going to make it more of a regular thing. So carry on that thing. I'm just going to show you around the workshop, what's in the workshop at the moment today. First one, 9146. It's not an original 6, it's been converted. Interestingly, it does have a 2.7 RS spec Pacific built engine, so it is correct crankcase. It is running carbs though, but it is right rods, right bottom end, and everything. Going to be a really quick machine when it's done. This is in mid-stage build. We've done all the interior. We've actually had a load of fabrication work done inside with the fiberglass in, so it will be a smooth interior when it's done. It's just come back from having an exhaust done. So centre exit exhaust, which is quite unusual on a 914. You can see it's just slightly in the bumper. There is paintwork got to be done on this at the moment, but it's in the early stages. It's actually back to have all the interior fit up, dry fit, before we go to final trimming to make sure seatbelts fit and everything work. We are going to have some paintwork on this where the bonnet's going to be black, roof's going to be black, front's going to be black as well. So watch this space. This was going through the workshop at the moment. You've all seen this 930 turbo that we restored. It's in its final stages now. Some electrical gremlins we're just working through while we shake it down. 991 in 4. Quite a common fault actually. Had a erratic temperature gauge and the fault keep coming on the dash to do with temperature. Seen it quite a lot. It's the changeover valves in the engine which controls the water flow of the engine. A lot of it was primarily for emission control, to allow the car to heat up quicker. The hotter a car runs, the better emission control it has. So these changeover valve controls water valve shutting and opening. We have seen it quite a common fault on these. This one's got one changeover valve gone. However, we always make recommendation that while we've got the back bumper and the rear spoiler off or in there, we do all the changeover valves the car has. Get it done, forget about it, and drive and enjoy it. Also, the other thing is it's got a wiring fault with the high-level rear brake light. So, good time, while we're doing the changeover valves and we're in there, we'll check the wiring and see if we can find that out. Really nice car. While we're keeping the theme in 991, let's go to another one. 991 cab, this is in today, kind of run-of-the-mill stuff. 20k minor service, MOT, but does have a parking sensor fault. So, the tech is actually midway through diagnosing this at the moment. Lovely car, nice to see it in. Again, very similar to the 991. 997 in for 20k minor service. MOT had an engine management light fault on that was coming up with engine running too lean. So Adam has done a smoke test, which is we connect a special machine to the intake system. We can run smoke through the intake system or the vacuum lines and find if there's any leaks. Adam actually found a leak in one of the pipes down at the back of the airbox. So has consequently replaced that today. just very quickly, one of the advantages of the smoke machine, if we visibly had to check every pipe, every fitting, one, you can't get to them all. Two, it's a very time-consuming job. The advantage of the smoke machine, we can plumb it into the intake system. It does no damage to the car. And it blows smoke into the intake. And what it does is if there's a small leak, the smoke will bellow out of the hole and allows us to visibly see the leak and change it. That's just going through, I think, on the QC and diagnostics while the indicators are flashing. Lovely 964 Carrera 2, one that we've done a lot of work of, which you would have seen on our YouTube channel previously. This has actually come back to have an aftermarket aircon solution fitted. Customer enjoys the car but found it's too hot in the summer. So we're in the process of actually just inspecting it and going to get on installing that soon. One of, staying on the 991 theme this video, 991.2 came in with an engine misfire. As you can see, the car is in multiple bits with the bumper and the rear lights off. Technician has just been through working on it at the moment. Now, number 5 had a consistent misfire on bank 2. From inspection and investigation, you can see the plug had some problems. Coil pack was actually needed replacing as well, so we've done the coil pack. But on inspection, we found the turbo full of oil, and actually the turbo is leaking. Lots of oil out of it. It is becoming quite a common problem on the .2 991s now. So if you've got a misfire occasionally or bad run or a lot of smoke on the start-up, it is worth getting it checked out because prevention on these is much better than cure. We are going to be doing a blog about the symptoms of things to look at, so keep an eye on that, and that'll be coming to the website very soon. One last one just to show you to finish off the day, just very quickly. Boxster coming for us, clutch kit, rear lower control arms, front lower control arms. Unfortunately, on inspection, we found the front subframe where the inner control arms bolt on actually cracked and damaged. So unfortunately, it's sitting on the ramp just waiting for a new front subframe to come in. Obviously, it's about customer safety and making sure the car is right. So be done shortly, but just a few of the examples of the cars that we have in on a daily basis. Welcome back to another car that's... Sorry, I lose my memory sometimes. Another car that's coming for sale. This is a 2003 996. I'm saying 2003, let me check, hold on. I actually think it's a 2004, this one. A 2004 996, so quite a late car. We seldom buy 996s purely to sell, just because the condition of them, need money spent on them, don't often come up. This car we've known for, I think we may have serviced it once or twice. Customer phoned us and asked us if we'd like to buy it. And my brother Matthew went to look at it and inspected it and rang me and said, we've got to buy this car in the stock. So just to give you a quick rundown, it's a low owner, just shy of 39,000 miles from new. The condition, the pictures, the videos just won't do it justice. If you look through the wheels and look at the hubs, look at the calipers, it is lovely. Particularly this car though, why I liked it, and it's the first one I've seen. I don't know how rare the option is. I've seen it much more on 996 Generation 1 cars. This has the factory M030 option code, which for you that know, that's basically a sports suspension setup. So the car actually sits slightly lower than a standard Carrera 2. This car is in just exceptional condition. Say the 39,000 miles shows it. It has got extended leather front and rear seats, leather dash, heated seats, upgraded head unit. It's just one of those cars that's not to be repeated very often. It's lovely. Would recommend a viewing of this. I don't think this is going to hang around very long because it's a car that, say, in this condition just doesn't come up. It will be on the website very soon. If you like more information or to see the service history, just give me or Matthew a call. We'd be happy to talk it over to you, or pop down to see us for a coffee and have a look at the car. We'll be coming very soon on the website. Thanks very much.